Welcome loves to my YouTube channel. My name is VassaOlga. In today's video, we're going to be doing this really pretty Christmas vibe makeup look. If you're interested, please stay tuned. I'm going to be explaining everything step by step, and let's jump right into the video. I'm going to real quick finish the rest of my face, and I would use a lot of blush because it's basically Christmas makeup look, a lot of frosting highlighter, and I finally came back to the roots. This is BH Cosmetics, and neutral palette whatsoever. This is the whole row of blushes, and I really love a combination of both these two, and basically I'm mixing them together, and I need that much. Super pigmented. If you need more, you can always add more. This is MUA Makeup Academy highlighter, the most beautiful frosty shade. Tap it off and place in the spots. Now I need to set the whole face. With Catrice Ultra Last Fix-In Spray, and Beauty Blender is getting all of these powders in place. And while it's a little bit wet, with my lipstick, it's from Karl Lagerfeld, I'll create a blush. I'll need a little bit on the back of any surface, that much. And any moisturizer, that much, mixed together. The only way I prefer using this creamy blush is to use a Beauty Blender. Let's go with my Makeup Revolution palette in this gorgeous highlighter. It's basically wet, just on top, like that. Okay, great. Now I wanna do really pretty eye makeup look, and it's gonna be Christmas related. That is the main reason why I was thinking to do a red lip and maybe some green eyeshadow makeup look. This is gonna be sickening, hopefully, but I have no idea what's gonna happen. Let's do a little bit of primer on top. This is NYX primer. I have two eyeshadow palettes that I'm gonna be working with today. Both of them are from Morphe. The first one I have is Boss Smooth 35M, and the second one is James Charles eyeshadow palette. It has a beautiful range of any sort of green eyeshadows, and then I was thinking to add a little bit of sparkle from James Charles, but like, eyeshadow palette. But I can say that maybe it's gonna be a primary color. This is something in between green and blue. I don't really know. The reflection is gorgeous and beautiful. I'm gonna start with setting my lid. Let's choose some shimmers. Let's do this with a shimmery shade. I guess with shimmers it's so much better to blend everything out, and I'm packing this on top. Then I'm gonna do a shape with my pencil. I want to do something black or maybe dark gray, though this way all of these eyeshadows from 35M Mood palette, Boss Mood palette, they're gonna stand up and pop up. That's why I'm doing some base underneath. We have black eye pencil, and I want to do a V shape in the outer corner. Go ahead and use round shape, whatever feels comfortable for your eye shape. Pat this with a finger. And now let's go with the darkest shade from my Morphe palette. I want to do this olive color. I used it in one of my previous videos, but then I did a combination of yellow and green. Here I'm just focusing on the green. I need a paper to cover my under eye area, and let's place this olive in the inner corner and try to avoid bringing the color higher than the actual line you've created. It's not going to go way up to my brow bone and create a huge mess. If you feel like your outer corner might be super messy with a fluffy brush, go to a flat brush. I do this every single time I need a precise shape. Let's go back with the same brush and any leftovers and blending everything out. The same, I guess, small brush. Now we're gonna choose which shade is gonna blend everything out. I don't wanna do anything dramatic like neon green, with a mix of these two. Tap it off. It's a short brush, crease brush. And I'm bringing this on top of the previous line. I don't know the trick, but every single time I use my shimmers as a transition color, it's a little bit easier to blend and mix my matte eyeshadows. Tell me the secret. And I'll go with the same olive color and the same flat brush in this area. I want this to be a little bit higher. And now I'm gonna blend this out with some leftovers of my brush on top. And my final step with mattes gonna be fluffy brush, something super fluffy. And maybe I'll go with a vibrant shade like that. Pick this on, tap off, and with a really light hand, I'm gonna brush this on top. Like that. final step for the upper lid is going to be shimmers. I mean, like, I was thinking, what type of shimmers should I use? And you know what? I want to use a lot of them. You can go with one option if you have only one option, but if you have something like this, a layout of beautiful green type shimmers, you can just add a little bit of this, that, and just top it on top in the center of the lid. But I'm going to be starting with this combination from James Charles palette. It has beautiful green blue color, and this one as well. So let's mix these two together first, and then we'll see. I'm gonna do this with a finger. Oh, look at that. And get this in the center. And then with more colors, let's play with this shades. A little bit of this, probably these. 4. I'll get a little bit more in the center. Same black. We're aiming for like sexy Christmas. And let's use the same olive shade that I used for the entire lid. Dark olive, 2 of these shades underneath. We have a choice to use this boring in the inner corner color, or maybe something brightening and maybe like this lemony kind of greeny shade. I'm leaning towards something interesting, as always. I am getting color here in the inner corner. And then I want to do the same black pencil over my top lash line. And the same palette has black color. I'm going to real quick use the tiniest bit with a pen brush, black, tap it off, cover the lid. Not the lid, but the wrist. And I'm smudging my black pencil and adding some eyeshadows at the same time. Let's coat lashes, and I'll be back. Well, I'm finally done with the full eye makeup, and this does look pretty and Christmassy. And I want to test out a theory that green looks really good with the red. So I'm going to be doing my red lipstick. But I want to tone this down. Red lipsticks are not looking good with my skin tone. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. But this is true red. Like really, really, really true red. And I have my violet number 12 lip pencil. I guess it's wearable. That's why it's more or less wearable. Okay, guys, and this is the final result. I love the combination of colors. If you want to tone this down, change the lip color and use something nude or a little bit pinky if you hate red. The purpose of this video is to create Christmas vibes. A little bit of green and a little bit of red on the bottom, but we tone this down with a lot of browns. Okay, and this is it for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please let me know in the comments, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.